So this is what Larry Fink said a month ago on Fox.
Financial crisis. How would you rate what's going on now with Russia, with inflation, with all the stuff that's going on in Europe, with I guess 2008 or any of the other ones?
I think this is potentially much broader and bigger for the global world. Since 1990, with the dismemberment of the Soviet Union, the world benefited from this incredible peace dividend.
Absolutely.
And this peace dividend created opportunities for American firms worldwide. We expanded globally. We were able to expand and build.
Okay, so what I want to talk about is that true? He picks 1990 as a date, but most Americans tend to choose the end of World War II as the Pax Americana. Since there's been atomic bombs, mutual destruction, there's apparently been peace. But if you go to the Middle East and you go to Africa, that's not the case whatsoever. Granted, before that in Africa it was worse. Yeah, but when we're talking about peace, we have to be considering AIDS and malaria, and then all of the proxy wars. No, especially choosing 1990 as a date, post 1990, there's been plenty of wars. So the idea that there's been peace here in America, but there's not been peace globally. And it can get much worse. No. I know it can get much worse. And that's because we have too much power concentrated in too few hands. I'm a capitalist. You can see that on my page through and through. But capitalism is not central banking and a small council of elders making all the decisions. I'm not saying that there shouldn't be systems and institutions that are intelligent and in play. BlackRock is a pretty intelligent institution. Their Aladin is one of the most complex systems out there, and it dominates our markets on a day-to-day basis. So when the market's up and down, BlackRock has a large part to do with that, especially how they're moving their book. And they talk about how they're moving their book to their inner circle. So for the average trader, do you have Larry Fink's number? No. But you know who Larry Fink has? He has Ken Griffin, he has Janet Yellen, and that's pretty much all you need. So when you're talking about peace, where is the economic peace? We should have, instead of a minimum wage, Democrats like to talk about minimum wage. Okay, instead, we should have a minimum GDP per capita that we strive for as a global society, and it should be $10,000. For Americans, we are at like 70 grand per person. In Monaco, it's 110 grand. If you're in the Cayman Islands, it's probably up there too. And that's not even including crypto, because that stuff does not get monitored. So, I mean, it does get monitored, but it doesn't get put into these GDP per capita numbers. The fact that we're looking at all these humans and considering them liabilities is the problem. Yes, as humans, we eat, we excrete, and eventually we die. We're all basically liabilities in the end, but we can economize everyone. I firmly believe that. That might be a pipe dream, but I believe that every human has worth. And if you make them healthy, you make them secure, they can have a job. And if that job is just making art for Larry Fink because he's so rich, then do that. But the idea that we've had this peace while we have 4 million people incarcerated in the United States, that's not peace. It doesn't make sense to me. So that's what I wanted to disagree with Larry Fink on.